Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome once again to Business Credit Radio. We're on blogtalkradio.com. Business Credit Radio is the voice for credit and financial professionals worldwide. We want to welcome all of our peers and friends and credit professionals all over the world who are joining us tonight. With that, we're also joined and appreciate the sponsorship from CMA.
This evening's show is partially brought to you by the Credit Management Association, a proud affiliate of the National Association of Credit Management that has helped business-to-business companies with their credit, collections, and financial decisions since 1883. Contact CMA at www.creditmanagementassociation.org for more details on how CMA can benefit you.
Well, thank you very much. Once again, my name is Philip Philbin, and I am the host for Business Credit Radio. We are joined tonight by my good friends and associates, Mr. Eddie Sumar from beautiful Southern California, and Mr. Rick Balgobin from the Mile High City in Denver. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hi, Phil. Hi, Rick. This is Eddie from Southern California. A wonderful 77 degrees this afternoon, some clouds, so it's a great day today.
Hi, welcome, gentlemen, and hi, Phil, hi, Eddie. I'm sorry, but we are about in 100 degrees here in Denver, and it's getting hotter by the minute. But we do hope to have a great show and hope our listeners will call in and voice their opinion.
Well, thanks for bringing that up. Callers, our listeners, if you want to call in, you want to talk to our guest speakers, and we have two of them tonight, call into 347-989-8342. Now, once again, that's 347-989-8342. You'll pop right up on my studio. I'll see your name. I will identify you by your area code and bring you straight out of the show. And you can ask your question of myself, my co-host, or either one of our two guests. Speaking of that, Business Credit Radio is honored to present to our listeners Mr. Robert S. Bernstein, Esquire. Robert is the managing partner and Kurt Burkley, the supervising partner of Bernstein Burkley, PC, a law firm focusing on corporate bankruptcy and restructuring and creditors' rights law. Their main office is located in Pittsburgh, PA, but they have satellite offices throughout Pennsylvania and Ohio and West Virginia. Bernstein represents other businesses of all sizes and types in many areas of their operation, including representation and reorganization proceedings. Bob writes and lectures for local and national groups on matters of collection, bankruptcy, business law, and professional ethics, and for more than 17 years has been certified as both a creditor's rights and business bankruptcy specialist by the American Board of Certification. Currently, few attorneys in the country hold both certifications. Then we have Kirk, who is the supervising partner for the firm's Bankruptcy and Restructuring Practice Group. The Bankruptcy and Restructuring Group handles bankruptcy cases nationwide and acts as an efficient clearinghouse and one-stop shop for our clients' bankruptcies and restructuring needs. Kirk is experienced in representing secured and unsecured creditors in bankruptcy, financial restructuring, and workout situations, including the representation of numerous unsecured creditors committees, equipment lessors, financial institutions, and commercial landlords. Kirk has also represented owners, contractors, and subcontractors in construction disputes and regularly advises on real estate transactions. He has quickly become one of the most well-respected lawyers in his field, as is evidenced by being named a Pennsylvania Rising Star by Philadelphia Magazine since 2005. Kirk is certified in business bankruptcy and creditors' rights law from the American Board of Certification. He frequently appears before the United States District Courts for the Western, Middle, and Eastern District of Pennsylvania, as well as the Pennsylvania State Courts. He is admitted to practice in the United States District Court for Northern and Southern Districts in West Virginia. Bob's book, Getting PAID, A Guide to Getting Paid Faster and What to Do If You Don't, lays out an innovative strategy for businesses to successfully manage their credit policy and collect for their sales. Now, today's program is discussion, and one of my favorites, and I'm going to learn a lot, Remedies for Preferences. Welcome, Bob and Kirk.
Thank you, Phil. We're pleased to be here. This is Bob, and I noticed that Kirk's bio was longer than mine. I'm going to have to fix that.
Sorry about that. I always try to favor the new.
Well, that's all right. Between the last show and this show, I still have more words than he had. But we're thrilled to be here. Kirk and I spend a lot of our time working with creditors and representing creditors in lots of situations, including preference defense and preference analysis. So this is a very good topic for us to talk about.
Well, great. So tell me, what is a preference action?
What is a preference action? Well, in life, if you're preferred, that's usually a good thing. I guess in a sense, in bankruptcy, if you're preferred, it might be a good thing, but it might be a bad thing. In a nutshell, and then I want to talk about the history of how it became. In a nutshell, the preference issue in bankruptcy is if you got something just before your debtor files bankruptcy, you may have to give it back under certain circumstances. And while that usually creates kind of what we call a double whammy, because your debtor probably hasn't paid you everything that it owes to you, and then when it files bankruptcy, you're asked to give money back, so you get kind of a double hit. Here's where it comes from. There are two competing interests or two related interests that probably initiated the thought in Congress when it created the preference statutes years and years ago, and these come from long before the current bankruptcy code, long before 1978. There are also similar provisions in some state insolvency statutes, and the idea is that
we hope you enjoyed this edited version from one of our episodes on Business Credit Radio. You can hear the whole volume of this episode by going to www.blogtalkradio.com/creditpros. I'm Phil Philbin, the talk show host for Business Credit Radio, and we'll leave the phone lines open for you.